Hey everybody, welcome to Photo Friday. This is Amy Johnson from Maker Mama of MakerMama.com, and today I'm going to be doing an app review of a photo editing app that I haven't used too much, but I'm relatively new to, and thought I'd give you guys a peek inside so you can decide for yourself if you think you might like to use it as well. We're talking about A Color Story. It's a free app. It's available on iTunes and in the Google Play Store, and it's created by the ladies behind A Beautiful Mess, if I didn't mention that already. So let's take a peek inside. Here we go. I'm gonna open up my camera, my phone, and here we go, A Color Story. So one of the first things I noticed about this is it doesn't have a place to save all of the photos that you've already edited through this app. It just saves them directly to your camera roll on your phone, which for me, I kind of like how VSCO, another app that I use, allows you to look back at it, but just for editing purposes, it works. So if you can click into your albums and select a photo from your feed, I'm going to select this one right here and take a look at the things we can do to edit it. So they have filters and effects that are unique to this app. They also have a number of tools, which I usually go in and use the tools on editing apps before I start using filters and other effects. So one of the first things that I really like about this app, which I don't have on the VSCO app right now, is the ability to edit the curves of a photo. I am not technical enough to be able to describe to you exactly what it all means, but I've played with it before. If you've ever used any desktop photo editing software, chances are you've played around with curves. But this allows you, I often brighten my photos through the brightness tool or the exposure tool, and this just gives you a little bit more control over how you do that. And then again, you can hold your thumb down to see the before and the after. Another tool, it has clarity, contrast, the brightness, saturation. Vibrance is one that's not on the other app that I normally use, which it kind of, to me, it's similar to saturation, if you want to play with that there. Now the cropping tools that they have, again, I've talked about straightening your photos, and I use VSCO for that, but I appreciate that A Color Story also has those perspective editing tools. So you can edit the horizontal or the vertical perspective, which is what I'm doing here. Because when you take a picture with lots of straight lines in it, it can be tricky to get it all lined up properly. So those are just some basic editing tools within A Color Story, which I appreciate having there. Then to get to some of the fun stuff, go back. Again, another thing that I also like before we go to the fun things is when you hold down on A Color Story, you can see what your photo was like before you did any cropping or editing the perspective as well, which I don't have that ability on VSCO. So I like being able to see completely what it was like before, not just the lighting in those. So looking at some of the filters. Most of the filters you have to purchase packages if you want to have the majority of filters they have on here, which you can click through them and decide if they're filters that you want to use and purchase to add to your app. Which for me, I like not paying extra for things. So I likely won't be buying many apps on here, or many filters on here for myself. But they do have some free ones, which you can play around with. You can adjust the strength of the filters, which I like. They also have some filters that you can unlock in the free filters by subscribing to their newsletter or to following them on Instagram, which is pretty darn clever of them. And another free pack of filters they have. They also have some fun effects. Like, I think this is probably one of the funner things about this app. You can add, these are some of their free filters that they have. If you want to add a little effect there. this is probably my favorite one, the color fog. I don't know that I would use this very often on my Instagram feed, but if you're looking to add a pop of color, I think it just gives kind of a unique perspective. And again, you can buy more filter packs if you want to, or whatever they call these. But yeah, you can go in and buy them as well. Another thing that you can do, which I also appreciate, is you can see that little heart down there. You can save your favorite effects. So if you do create a big library of effects and filters that you've saved or purchased, you can save them all in one place so you can get to them easily. So that's a general overview of the editing tools. You can look back at your saved filters and things like that. It just takes a little bit of poking around as most photo editing apps do. But another cool thing that I like about this app, so here I go, I'm ready to save it to my camera roll. I can just save it, or I can save and grid it. And gridding is a planning tool to use for Instagram. So if you want to use their tool to plan out your Instagram, say I had a bunch of photos in here, I can move it around and plan out what I want my feed to look like. There are other Instagram tools that I use for planning, but if you are looking for just a free one and you aren't already planning your Instagram feed, this is a fun, free, easy tool that you can use to do that. And you would just type in your description, cancel, no, back to grid. Anywho, so you would just use that and save it and plan your Instagram. So that is just a brief overview of A Color Story. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have some favorite apps that you recommend, send them to me in the comments. Let me know. Let everybody know what you're using to edit your photos. And stay tuned next week for another Photo Friday. And also, check out my other videos on photo editing tips. If you're local, I have workshops coming up, including this weekend, and you can visit my Facebook page at The Maker Mama and find out when my next in-person workshops are. If you are looking for more tips right now and you've already watched all my videos, go to makermama.com/signup to download a free tip sheet for getting the best out of your phone camera on your iPhone. So talk to you guys later. Have a great day.